everybody, welcome to Fashion Link Now platform. My name is Anna Vasiljevich and I'm a founder and a mentor at the Fashion Link Now platform. If you are first time at our platform, be free to subscribe and follow the videos, and if you have been here before, welcome again. Long time no see. Today's topic is about my 4 top currently must-watch fashion documentaries. I already made a list before and I already talked about some must-have fashion documentaries, but in the meantime, as you know, I'm a fan of fashion documentaries, so I'm making another list, and I think you will definitely like it, and this is a total recommendation of each of these documentaries that I will talk about today. So let's start. First documentary that I recommend is Issey Miyake Moves, and this is, I don't know, maybe it's because of me personally, I'm very fond about Japanese designers, but anyway, this story is really nice because it gives you opportunity to go behind the scenes, into his studio, into his factory, into his mind actually, and to look into his world. As you know, Japanese designers made a revolution in 80s by bringing the construction as let's say new fashion direction that was very criticized then. It was even called anti-fashion, but they made revolution, and today they're kind of part of the mainstream already, but still they bring unique style, unique design, and Issey Miyake is definitely one of those. So for you who like this kind of things, this documentary is definitely must have. Second documentary that I recommend is named Dior and I. And when I say Dior, I don't mean like Christian Dior. This is a little bit different story. It's about Raf Simons, as you know, one of the, let's say, younger generation designers that made revolution within the Dior house. And what I liked about this documentary is actually the fact that you can see some first steps, him becoming like the big name in Dior, like just the beginning steps of creating collection, his first couture show, chaos surrounding this process, and his feelings within the fact working for such a big fashion house. So this is especially, I think, a nice story if you're a young designer or starting a story, to see actually how it looks like working for a big fish in a young age, and how much pressure and let's say expectations you have within this kind of story. So I think it's very useful and really exciting and nice story to look at. Third documentary that I recommend is called Westwood Punk. We recently lost the big name in fashion, Vivienne Westwood, so I think I was very inspired by this documentary in so many levels, because it's not only about her being designer. Vivienne Westwood was much more in the fashion industry. She was an activist for sustainability in fashion, and she was, you know, open and free-minded to speak about all the problems within the fashion industry. Even though she was such a famous and important designer, she was not blinded by all the problems within the fashion industry, and she was a very important figure to speak out for the design workers and industry in general. So I think this documentary is very important, following her fashion story from the beginning, from the Sex Pistols and creating the punk movement in fashion up to today, where she was a very important activist figure within the fashion industry. Fourth but not least important documentary that I recommend, it's called L'amour fou, and it's about Yves Saint Laurent. This story is a little bit different. This documentary is actually a little bit different. It's not a typical documentary about just creative process, design process. for the designer. It's more like very personal, emotional story about his relationship with his partner Pierre Beige, and I hope I said it right. So it doesn't speak only about his creativity but also emotions. If you know anything about Yves Saint Laurent personal life, it was really affected by his depression from time to time, so not everything that was showing off was perfect. And I think this story is very important on a personal level because it's not showing us the perfect picture of one of the most famous designer, but actually a realistic story. And that explains a lot also about his creativity and the way he was approaching also the fashion collection. So I think this is a little bit different story about a fashion designer, but very useful and very inspiring. So I hope you like this small list of must-have fashion documentaries to watch. If you have any suggestions, you can write me. I would love to see some other fashion documentaries. This was my choice, my current choice. But I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.